Hello and welcome back to my 1 month update for my restarting Spanish. In this video we will just ignore the first 1 week, and if you're interested in seeing the first day and first week, I will link them up here and also link the playlist in which my whole restarting Spanish series is contained. As you can probably hear from my voice is getting better after I had an infection on my vocal cords. And I'm still a little bit off, but mostly it is fine again. But that still means I did kind of avoid speaking Spanish. So my speaking after restarting Spanish has not gone well. So I still haven't recorded another speaking session for me, but what I do instead of speaking it out loud, I'm thinking the sentences. And I'm trying to do that every day, so for me to build sentences. But speaking, I will probably start again after like a week or so from now, because I'm still want to give my vocal cords a little bit more time to heal. But that's everything for the speaking part. Now, we kind of got backwards on this time, so now let's jump to the first. To step by step to my main book, main Spanish resource, and I did do a little bit of step by step, but I did only like one day because I like to learn in the evening, and I had that kind of in my mind. Nearly the whole November I had to work in the evening, and so didn't want to sit down to learn because I learn best in the evening. So that kind of fell through, and I'm only kind of listened and read. So I only sat myself down on one day and learned a little bit from my main resource. And that's everything for my main resource. For listening, I did continue to listen to my coffee break Spanish resource from my deck of language learning. So I did a little bit of listening, but also not that much. For reading, I'm happy to report that I did every day, except for the one day I missed my Spanish completely. I did every day a little bit, and most of the time it was just one chapter again from my Spanish reading graded reader from my deck of language learning. And that's all of that. Now, for my total numbers. For my main resource, for my step-by-step, I have like 45 minutes of studying in total. For my listening, I have 4 hours and 20 minutes. And for my reading, I have 1 hour and 40 minutes. And for speaking, we're still with the 6 minutes something that I did in the first day. Of course, the goal was to have a little bit more, but I'm still happy that I did at least do something nearly every day, and I didn't just do nothing for the rest of the month. So I'm still happy with that. Not the best, but we're looking at the good and the bad. So the bad is I didn't do my planned studies, but the good is I at least did something. And we're like normal persons, or at least I'm a normal person. I have a normal job. I can't just focus on one thing. And so that is very realistic of me to see where I study, when I study. And like I said, I hope to get back to study a little bit more. And we'll probably see each other at the 3-month mark. Maybe I will do it a little bit longer, but I think 3 months sounds good. So if you're interested in that, then you can now subscribe and let me know what I like. And also, if you restarted with me, or if you're interested in restarting your Spanish learning or any other language, then let me know down in the comments below so I can cheer for you, and you got that.